Welcome to Straightforward.
Yeah.
Welcome to Straightforward Sports, folks. Today I'm joined by the Jadarius Thursby, the 3-star outside linebacker, soon to be safety at SMU.
Yes, sir.
All right. How you doing today, JD?
Doing very fine.
All right, that's good. So today I just want to take a deep dive into the life of Jadarius Thursby. I want to know, first off, what is it like being coached by Reginald Samples, the great high school Texas legend?
Well, being coached by Coach Sample, I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't easy coming into the program because when I was a freshman, Coach Samples wanted everything 100%. And when I first got there, I had to go through this, go through that. And Coach Samp, he made sure I was straight. But as time went on, Coach Samp made me a better person. So basically, he really want everything up forward. If you give him everything you got, he'll give you everything he got. And he gonna make sure everything's straight for you so you could be able to play.
Yeah.
And that's how I was successful for Duncanville. Playing with Coach Samp.
Arguably the best football program in Texas right now.
Oh, yeah.
So, recently, you committed to SMU.
Mm-hmm.
You were sought after by Arkansas, UConn, Hawaii. Why SMU?
Well, I chose SMU because first I have a good relationship with Coach Sample's son. So he goes to SMU and he makes sure I'm gonna be straight at SMU.
Mm-hmm.
And another reason I chose SMU is because I just don't see how people can go to another state when they can't even win state in their own, city.
Yeah.
So I'd rather stay down here and get one with SMU than go to any other college. I'm home, so might as well live it up.
In the backyard of where you done came up at.
Yes, sir.
All right, okay. So they recently released the schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Who you got circled on that calendar?
Oh, yeah. We got IMG circle week 3. It's the biggest game of the season. I'm not knocking no other team, but when you're going against other teams from another state and they ranked higher than you, you really want that spot.
Yeah, bring a different level of intensity.
So we ready to play.
That game,
Real ready to play.
I know y'all gonna put on the show.
Everybody, the whole team is gonna put on the show.
Okay. So it's been 2-3 years since Duncanville was taken out of the same district as DeSoto and Cedar Hill.
Oh yeah. They took us out of their district.
It's rumored that y'all gonna play them this year.
I hope so. They not fully in our district, but they in our district.
Mm-hmm.
Getting closer to week 8. Whoever win on their side of the bracket, most likely gonna end up playing us.
Okay.
So I hope that fall through.
Who you think it's gonna be?
I ain't gonna lie, I got Cedar Hill over DeSoto to play us in week 8.
All right. So between K-Salt and Samari, you got K-Salt coming out.
Yeah, K-Salt, he do a threat.
Caden Salt.
Caden Salt, he do a threat. He nice. I ain't gonna lie.
So you think the Cedar Hill would be more of a problem than DeSoto to y'all?
Yeah, Cedar Hill got more, Cedar Hill just more aggressive than DeSoto. DeSoto I'm not knocking that game or nothing. I just don't think they're ready.
Okay. All right. So if you could play any other sport besides football, football, what would you be playing right now?
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I be hooping right now. I ain't just the best at hooping, but I could give you a good 15 just off boards and driving to the paint. So I really be hooping right now.
Rewind that clock back when you was playing. Okay. Some folks don't know that we go back,
Yeah.
so you know what I'm saying.
Got memories.
We got a couple memories here and there. Who do you model your game after?
Well, I model my game after Tyron Matthew.
Mm-hmm.
He really the same height as me, and he aggressive, and I like the way he play. He not just that safety. He come down and show you. He show you he a little aggressive, and that's just the same way I play. But I just think I'm a little faster than him, though.
Okay.
That's all, just a little faster.
You bring that intensity off the edge because they got you playing outside linebacker, but you gonna move to safety.
Yes, and I blitz almost every play. So gotta stop me first.
All right. So this is probably the biggest question I'm gonna ask you. It's been 2 years that y'all done made it to the state championship. In both years, y'all came up short. What is your thoughts on that going into this season?
Well, I really just told my team this year just stay humble. I really don't want them posting we going to state. I don't even want them talking to other people, just being like cocky. Cause really, that first year was luck, and the second year was bad luck. So it's like we trying to get everybody together and have that same mindset where we just don't think we gonna win state. We gotta actually go out and get it. So this year, I hope something changes.
What do you think that offense is gonna be like without JJ?
This is Duncanville we're talking about. It wasn't just JJ, as everybody think, but the offense will be better because we have a quarterback that can throw like 100% and run. So now we just ain't gotta provide off running all the time.
You don't think JJ provided a different dynamic to that offense?
Oh, JJ was a key player every week. I'm pretty sure everybody was focused on JJ, but
it was more people on that offense than people.
It was more people that they just didn't notice because JJ was getting all the shine.
Yeah,
but
okay,
we had more people.
I can understand that. It's gonna be real interesting to watch y'all this year. Like you said, who's the new quarterback?
Well, can't really speak.
Oh.
Can't really speak on that.
Almost got us some exclusive information on the straightforward talk.
Gotta keep it a surprise.
Okay. So, other than that, I mean, like, who is in y'all locker room? What is the climate like? Like, what is the feel in y'all locker room? Y'all hungry?
Well, every day we come to practice and, we got to go through the policy, mask on and stuff, which Coach Sample is doing a good job of that. So I hope nothing else changes from that. But the environment in the locker room and just us together, I'm talking about everybody come up to me every day telling me that they want it, that they want to provide and help for the team to get us back to state. And if my team had that mindset, then we gonna be ready when it's time to come. We just got to take it week by week by week.
You think this season gonna be harder than the last two?
Let me see. Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Cause the last two districts we've been in, the teams that we played wasn't just up there.
The competition level wasn't up to par. But
this
y'all
year,
still showed that in the playoffs that y'all, even though y'all didn't play against very good teams, y'all still, when y'all did play against the good teams, y'all still, I ain't gonna say dogged them out because I want to be respected.
Yeah.
But y'all still put up the same kind of intensity and the same kind of numbers that y'all put up against the teams that weren't as good.
Exactly.
So the myth that Duncanville plays against nobody and doesn't perform against good teams.
We done heard that a lot.
That's not true, folks. So besides that, tell us about Jadarius Thursby. Who is truly Jadarius Thursby?
Well, Jadarius Thursby is a true individual leader. Like, let me get into this. So, me growing up, I was always I was good at football, so people knew me. They knew
The natural talent.
I was already like a leader. But it's the way I control myself into leading the team. I ain't gonna say I'm a Tom Brady, but like if I'm hyped, the team hype. It's like I bring that energy to the team.
You are the life of the team.
Now I ain't the life, but I'm the spark.
The spark. Okay.
I'm gonna get it up there, and they just gonna feed off what I do, basically. And if I have a bad day, you can tell, cause it's gonna factor out throughout practice or throughout the game. So that's why every day I try to have a good mindset, good frame, so my team can stay up.
And see, I've noticed that in the games, you come off that edge and make a big play. You go blow up a play, and you screaming, you hollering at people, you flexing.
Yeah.
and then the rest of the team flexing.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, they feed off of you. That defense is like I wouldn't say the anchor, but you're the voice of that defense.
Yes.
And whenever you get hyped, it's like the rest of the team get hyped.
Yes. And I love when my team get hyped with me. It just make me want to come back and do it again.
Cause them boys, y'all got some monsters over there.
Shout out to the defense.
Those dudes on that defensive line, those are grown men over there, folks. Those are grown men. Like, if you didn't know them, you would think just from looking at them, these dudes is out of college, maybe like 25, 26. I give them that.
That's the grind.
But with the COVID going on right now, do you think we'll see an NFL season?
Well, I honestly don't know. It's been too many rumors and switch ups from NFL to college to even high school.
Mm-hmm.
But I really hope that the NFL do play, cause I mean, if not, they just gonna be watching high school football, and we gonna give them a show.
Always, Texas football is the best.
It's the best.
The best. Produces the best athletes every time. But now that we kind of touched on the NFL, let's dive a little bit deeper. I want to know what do you see happening this season? What teams? First off, give me a Super Bowl prediction.
Super Bowl, I'm gonna have to go with Ravens. And let's see. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I think San Francisco gonna go back. I'm sorry. I think they going back.
San Francisco.
Now, don't get me wrong. Kansas City is up there, but I don't know. Everything happens for a reason. Ain't nothing. Everybody can just go to a Super Bowl and can't just win again.
Now, I agree with you. I do believe that the Ravens have the defense to match up with Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
But Kansas City, it's like, whew,
You right.
there is no real true way to stop them unless you get into Mahomes.
Yeah.
Once you get to Mahomes, you just about doing something. But it's like, how do you get to Mahomes? How do you? Because he already breaking the pocket, throwing across his body, not even looking, throwing it across the field. How do you stop that?
Right.
Like, as a defensive player, tell me how you would go into a game against Patrick Mahomes.
Well, to be honest, Coach, me and Coach are gonna have a sit down talk. If I'm your key player on the defense and you want the ball out the quarterback hands, you gonna have to send me or send somebody. He gonna have to get pressure almost every game. I mean every play, and you just gonna have to go from there. You gotta trust your people to have the instinct to lock up on this other person, so Mahomes won't have nobody to throw it to.
Yeah.
Cause he find a way to find somebody every time. Cause nobody is blitzing him. Give him a blitz, then we'll see what he can do. Then he nice though. Don't get me wrong, he's nice, but just put a little
Pressure
pressure
burst pipes.
on. Put a little pressure on him. That's
See,
all
I
I'm
had a
saying.
coach. I don't know if you remember Coach Reed. Pressure burst pipes, or it could turn you into a diamond.
I never heard of that. What that is like?
But okay, touching on the NFL, let's hop over to the NBA, the bubble. What can you tell? Like, what are your thoughts on the bubble so far?
I ain't gonna lie, I really like the bubble. Teams is like showing. How can I say this? Teams are really like they came together as a whole NBA. Like that's what the NFL should do: come together and make something happen for people to play. Like they made a whole bubble in Orlando, and they having a whole playoff right now because they're in a bubble, away from all this COVID and away from all this mess. Yeah, they really doing good right now. Houston going all the way up. Houston Rockets.
Houston.
Yes, sir. James Harden.
They just dropped Game 4 yesterday.
They did, but we all know they're gonna win. We all know this.
I can't agree with you on that. I believe that Houston will win. My thing is this though. When is Westbrook gonna come back?
See, now that's the thing. The NBA has got soft because I have never seen anybody that's in playoffs just sit and watch their team play while you sitting on the bench.
I hate it. I love this generation of players because the players are very good.
But the toughness,
It's not there at all.
not no more. I wouldn't just sit there and watch my team play and I'm good. Like you just want to prevent yourself from getting hurt. Basically, that's what they doing. Prevent themselves
And
from
I mean, like
getting
you can't necessarily knock them for it, but it's kind of like the high school players and the players that I know
hurt. Yeah.
personally play through injuries. They don't care. They play every game like I played every game like it was my last.
But
Because you never know when you're gonna get another one. I would love to play again. It's just not for me no more. But yeah, I can't agree with you on that. The load management is getting out of hand. It's sad, the load management, because I believe Kawhi could play more games. I believe Paul George could have played more games this season. Westbrook, I don't know what's going on with him. You see Porzingis not playing tonight because of a right knee soreness. I mean, like, game 3, you was just fine. Then you turn around game 4, you got soreness in your knee. Game 5, soreness in your knee. But let's talk about that Maverick series. What is your thoughts on that?
Now that's a scary one. I'm not even gonna say I don't like the Mavericks because, like, I mean they not my team, but they is really putting up a performance against one of the best teams in the West. They really putting up a good performance against Kawhi, but Kawhi's so humble. I'm pretty sure he's finna come back tonight and put up a good 30 ball.
Yeah, the media is adding fuel to the fire. It's
Yeah.
I feel my prediction right now tonight is gonna get real bad. It's gonna get real bad. They gon' I love my Mavericks. I tell y'all that all the time. It's finna get bad because y'all steady Kawhi this, Kawhi needs to guard him. Luka this, Luka that. Luka's that man. But let's not forget that Kawhi ain't that same dude that done beat LeBron in the finals. Kawhi done beat the Warriors in the finals. Stop that dynasty.
Yeah.
They kind of knocking dude. And it's kind of like, come on, man. Slow down before you get these dudes into something that they don't want to be into.
Yeah, you not telling no lies there. Without Porzingis, I just don't see them winning again. Which, I mean, the last game they won by how much? A buzzer beater. So that's really 2.
Yeah.
Come on now, like
2 game winning 3.
it went to overtime. I'm sorry, but I'm taking Clippers. Gots to get it.
Okay. So back to you. If you could play any other position on the field, offense or defense, what would it be?
Offense,
And why?
offense, and running back. All my life I played running back. Now don't sweat me. I'm good at defense and I love defense, but running back is what I used to do. I will humiliate a defense with the way I run the ball. I promise you. You wouldn't even be able to stop me. And I'm not even being cocky. Well, I am being cocky. I live like that. But running back would be the best position for me if I didn't play defense.
I felt that shade kind of get thrown up from 8th grade, bro. I felt it a little bit.
6 touchdowns.
I felt it a little bit.
6
Folks don't
touchdowns.
know.
They don't know about that. We ain't gonna bring it up though.
That's another story for another day.
Another time.
So, I heard that it was rumored before, because of course y'all just acquired a quarterback, that you were gonna be the quarterback this season.
I definitely was gonna be the quarterback. Every day before our new quarterback came, no names. I was throwing the ball from beginning of practice to end of practice for about a good 2-3 weeks, and ain't nothing really changed. I told Coach Samples if he want to win, then I'm always here for him. But if he want to bring somebody else in, I'm still be here for him and still be second string quarterback. So I just got to trust the quarterback that we got now to get us back to where we need to go. And I got 100% faith in him.
It's like, okay, you and Samp have a really different relationship, like a real close bond.
Yeah, me and Coach Samp just like this. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Coach Samp is like a best friend to me, a father figure, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
And that's big. That is real big. 'Cause it's not every player gets a relationship like that with their coach.
You right.
So when you do, because I've had a very good relationship with a coach before, and that kind of elevates your game to
Yeah.
another level
Try to make
because
you
he
play.
knows what you're thinking and you know what he's thinking,
Yup.
and it's like two minds on one field together, and you out there telling him, okay, what you see, and then you already know what he wants you to do.
Yup, exactly. And that's why Duncanville as a team is really trying to get him a ring. He been too many times, and I know he been going through some things. All this rumor and media just getting to the best. You know what I'm saying? Just be broadcasting stuff that ain't got nothing to do
Yeah.
with.
That's not true.
We trying to make Coach Samples really the best head coach ever, and get his ring.
Anybody that's been around Duncanville football, it's no argument.
It's not. Every day is a hard day at practice. We never slack. Like, we really trying to get it for Coach Samples. I just don't see why people bash him in a bad way. Coach Samples is the best coach ever to live.
It's just, I believe though, and you'll come around. Eventually, you'll understand it. You probably got a good understanding right now. That's just what comes with the territory of
yeah.
sports.
You're right.
The people are gonna bash you.
Yeah.
They gonna bash you. They gonna make up false accusations, rumors, all that, the whole nine.
You're right.
But as long as I done know you, you done received hatred. And you done still responded on the field
Exactly.
in the best possible way about every time. I haven't seen you, but can you give us the worst game that you've ever played?
Okay. So the worst game I played was last year. We played Lake Highlands, and for some reason, I just couldn't click. And the quarterback, he was a running quarterback for Lake Highlands, and he ran to my side, and he just kept shaking me for some reason. I just couldn't get a feel of why I could not make the tackle. Come around third quarter, and I hit him one good time. He didn't even get back in the game, but that was still my worst game because I made one tackle out of the whole game. Coach was not even talking to me that game. He was wondering what was wrong with me, and I was wondering what was wrong with myself.
You set the expectation so high for yourself.
And I only had one tackle that whole game. Probably two. But, yeah, that was the worst game I ever played.
And see, this was, I want to say it was this past season. You were selected for the all first team.
Oh, yeah.
Defensive in the, was it region or area?
Yeah, area.
Give me your thoughts on that.
Well, I'm just glad that they even selected me, cause you know it's a lot of people out there fighting for the spots that these other people trying to get. I mean, I did have a high percentage of tackles. I had 85 tackles on the year, 11 sacks. I had 2 turnovers. I didn't get no picks, but you know that now I want to throw the ball my way. But yeah, it's nice. It's an honor to even be in that category.
Okay. So, I already know if you score a touchdown this year, we're going to get that dance from you. Do you have any names for it? You ain't put a name on it yet?
Not really. But everybody know once I score, it's going to get wicked. I'm never holding back. I'm sorry. The refs can go ahead and throw that flag. I ain't scored a touchdown since.
You take it?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to take the 15. I don't remember me even last time I scored a touchdown was about 3 years ago.
3 years. That was freshman year.
Freshman year. That's rough.
Okay.
Real rough.
Now, let's talk a little bit about Madden. What's your favorite team to use on Madden?
Now you already know the Houston Texans is my favorite team on Madden. It's a cheat. You have J.J. Watt on defense every play getting back there, so you gonna have to scramble. Can't just stand in the pocket. Then on offense, you got Deshaun Watson. He's the scrambler, so you gotta stop him. So once you use that QB spy, I'm gonna go ahead and send a 10 and dig right behind you because you think the quarterback gonna run, and it's wide open every time.
Got it laid out already?
Already.
Okay. So we gonna end it on this question right here. if you could play with any other player, just ever, it doesn't have to be a high school, college, or pro player. Any other player ever on the same team as you right now, who would it be?
You say anybody, right?
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie. I choose Michael Jordan. I watched his documentary, and it just made me like even more humble. Like he really wanted it. Like any condition, sick. Like he wanted it through anything. He won 3 championships, right?
Yeah.
Came back, lost a couple years, couldn't get over that hump. Came back and won 3 more. Who would want to be like him?
So you go back to basketball.
Would and go hoop with Michael Jordan. And we gonna get it right every time.
So you want to play with him with the Bulls? You want to play with him Duncanville? Bring him down to Duncanville.
Never mind. He wasn't that good in high school, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and play with him with the Bulls.
But I'm saying, of course, at his peak.
Oh,
Peak
okay,
Michael
yeah.
Jordan.
Oh, yeah. Then bring him down to high school. Yeah, we gonna ball. We putting a
You
30
you
ball
doing
on
the
it
loud?
every time. You better go get it.
Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and break it out for you. We appreciate anybody that joined in on the live stream right now. We're gonna keep bringing content. JD, I really appreciate you.
You welcome.
This is my first interview, and we're gonna have many more to come. This is straightforward sports, folks, and we're gonna always give it to you. Straightforward. It's just as simple as that. We done.